A rookie police officer noticed that his careless female coworker had gochujang sauce on her lips. Subconsciously, he wiped it off for her, then casually put his finger in his mouth and cleaned it. The girl was instantly stunned, and their colleagues were also shocked by this move. At that moment, the boy quickly realized the boy used a clumsy excuse to defuse the awkward situation. Their colleagues were skeptical, unaware that the girl in front of them was his ex-girlfriend. Rose on Jack's first day at the police station. He was earnestly introducing himself, and everyone warmly welcomed his arrival. But when Jack turned around, he froze. The female coworker in front of him turned out to be his ex-girlfriend from 3 years ago, and she had become his mentor. Seeing the eye contact between the two, their curious colleagues asked, "Haven't you two met before?" Then they both denied it, simultaneously denying any knowledge of each other. Now they had become the most familiar strangers. Just as they reached the door, Rose instinctively straightened Jack's attire. In that moment of eye contact, the air seemed to stand still. Then Rose prepared to take Jack on patrol. Rose's attitude was very cold, but Jack was still reminiscing about the past, saying that they used to be really passionate. Rose hit the brakes abruptly, warning Jack that if he mentioned the past again, she would kill him. As a junior, Jack had no choice but to obediently keep quiet, fastening his seatbelt honestly. Wanted to confirm the situation. The woman inside Rose unsure of what to do. Then Jack, now dressed, asks Rose if she is free tomorrow. Rose flatly rejects Jack, stating she won't waste her time with someone lower in rank. Rejected, Jack teases her, saying she values power and status. That evening, the two of them drink coffee and chat, but Jack forgets to use polite language. They received a At first glance, Jack recognizes the drunkard lying on the ground, as the same helps him up, but the drunkard takes advantage of the situation and hugs her, even making inappropriate advances towards Rose. Jack, witnessing this, can't take it anymore. Rose immediately stops Jack, and Jack reluctantly lets go of the drunkard, struggling to contain his anger. The drunkard, who had been him a lesson. The drunkard grabs a nearby broom to resist, but the man firmly pins him against the wall, rendering him immobile. The man throws him to the ground, vigorously venting his anger. It turns out that the man wearing the duckbill cap is Jack, who did it to defend Rose's honor. The beaten drunkard is quickly taken to the hospital. No matter how the police question him, he remains silent about the attacker, only mentioning that he drank too much and can't remember to investigate the case. The drunkard looks at Jack with a fight that he can't even breathe. The beaten drunkard grows angrier the more he thinks about it, but he also fears Jack's potential retaliation. He ends up swallowing his anger and his broken teeth. On their way back to the police station, Rose asks Jack if he was the one who hit the drunkard. Both of them have their thoughts transported back. She already has the answer in her heart. As Jack walks down the street, he sees Rose approaching him with a smile, and he reveals his signature smile as well. Then they happily rush into each other's arms. Jack tightly embraces his beloved girl, not willing to let go for even a second. After discreetly checking that there are no colleagues from the police station around, they walk to a nearby side street. It turns out they have quietly reconciled. They are discussing where to go on a date after work. Jack expresses his willingness to accompany Rose, no matter what she wants to do. As he says that, they share a spontaneous kiss. Rose is overjoyed, behaving like a child, unaware that their secret romance has been exposed.